All right, NFL Nickel Package, first question. I love this one, and I threw some ones in there for Lindsey and his 49ers, but the first question, are the Jets a real Super Bowl contender?
Absolutely not. We talk about this. You keep going back to this. Absolutely not. You got a 40-year-old quarterback that hasn't had a 300-yard passing game since 2021. Use some logic for the flannel Sams of the world. Use some logic. It's a 40-year-old quarterback that goes on darkness retreats that hasn't had a 300-yard passing game since 2021.
And gives himself enemas. He did that.
Like, come on.
He gives himself anybody that can give themselves an enema. I'm going for. They're Super Bowl contenders.
There it is.
Oh.
Bear Grylls gave himself an enema before. I saw it.
Absolutely not. I am confident the Jets will not be a factor.
Contenders.
They will not go to the playoffs. You can bet on it.
Oh,
Neil,
God.
You can bet on it.
Neil, the
I
man
wouldn't make
lodged.
that a get right.
Yeah, I
You
think
can bet on it.
I think they're contenders, Neil.
You can bet on it.
The man lodged an object up his
You can bet
anal
on it.
area. You know the man.
bet on
football is just the least of his concerns.
The guy's a bum now.
Okay.
He looks like a bum.
Okay.
He can show up looking like Nicolas Cage all he wants.
Okay.
But when they show up to play the Buffalo Bills, you know what? I am a hair away from making that a get right now.
I wouldn't make it a get right, and I wouldn't even bet on it. But if you want great bets, if you want great picks, all you got to do is go to Woodward Bets like a phoenix from the ashes. Woodward Bets has returned with Booner at the helm. There's one man at Woodward to go to when you need your lock on college game day, if you take the under on the Bears on Sunday, or just if you want to know how many glizzies Joey Chestnut is going to house this year, and that man is Booner of Woodward Bets. Have no fear. Booner is locking in all football season to bring you the best picks only on the Woodward Sports YouTube channel. Saturdays at 11 a.m. and Sundays at 11:30 a.m. Premieres September 2nd.
All right. WoodwardSports.com chat thread. Steve O'Baby, Neil, that 40-year-old quarterback still has it. Based on what? I've given you cold, hard facts. All I get in return is he still has it. He's still good. Based on what?
He's cool now.
Based on his past.
He's cool now.
He does cool handshakes with Sauce Gardner where they hit joints.
Oh,
shout out this one.
Shit, I'm an idiot.
Hey, didn't Sauce buy him a necklace?
Sauce bought him
a cool necklace too.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's changed.
I'm an idiot.
The
You
darkness
gotta watch
retreat.
Hard Knocks.
yeah. I do. I got a crash course.
That'll
I'm
change
falling
That'll
behind.
change your opinion.
Between the Hard Knocks and the Johnny Football documentary and the Florida Gators.
The Florida Gators one is
it awesome?
it's awesome. I love that.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting on that one.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
was
It's good, but they leave a lot out of it.
Yeah, I mean they don't talk about the murders.
They can't put
Well, you
everything
gotta talk
in.
about the murders.
Yeah, I mean
had-
that is
Why?
what
That's not.
people-
He didn't kill anybody when he was with Florida.
They had 20. We don't know that.
We think.
Yeah,
We
you-
think,
yeah.
we don't
We
think
don't
the
know.
Bouncies did either.
No wonder they were such a badass football team. All right, second down.
All led by a Christian virgin. All right, next up.
you couldn't make that into a movie.
No, it is.
If you wrote that script, you would take it to Columbia Pictures or Sony Pictures, and they would read it, and they'd be like, GTFO.
Yeah, this would never happen.
This would never happen in real life. All right, here we go.
All
Second
right,
down.
next question. Who is the top of the NFC? The Eagles or the 49ers?
I'll tell you what. Eagles roll out and end up scooping up Jonathan Taylor.
That would be nasty.
Don't sit there and look up at the sky, Lindsey Hunter.
I'm just looking at the clouds.
Don't sit there and look
Hoping
up at
it
the
doesn't
clouds.
rain.
Lindsey.
Because we're going to rain on all of that shit y'all talking about.
Dude, Jalen Hurts is one of the best quarterbacks in the game. If I tried to tell you guys this for 2 years. I tried to tell you guys this.
And I tell you this. We whoop their asses if Purdy doesn't get hurt.
I know.
In Philly. We beat their asses.
There's always an if.
Things happen. I can't control what happens. We can't control what happens.
But the bottom line is you had a running back at quarterback when it was all said and done.
That was hard
and to
watch.
quote Drake, it was OVA.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry,
okay.
Lindsey.
That's okay.
No, the Eagles are the top dog in the NFC until further notice, unless I see something different. Now I will give the Niners this. You guys know my affinity for Nick Bosa, and he's the best defensive player far and away in football.
And we had the best
One
defense.
of the best players in football is Nick Bosa. But with all that being said, I will tell you this. Home field is vitally important in the playoffs. Vitally important. If the Niners can get it, then we'll talk. But until that day comes, we're not talking.
We go places and kick ass. Ask the Cowboys.
Until your running back's quarterback. All right, third down.
Down, third question. We're keeping it with Lindsay's 49ers. Is Trey Lance the biggest bust in NFL history?
Oh, my God.
We gave out the
he's
stat.
not.
3 first-round picks.
But
Lindsay, you got to factor in money paid, cost of acquisition. You can go to the temple all you want. It ain't going to change your reality,
the guy
bro.
hasn't played yet.
He didn't even win the backup
Right,
spot.
because he's not good enough to play.
Okay, let's go through a list of busts. And since you guys want to talk about he's the biggest bust.
Okay,
So
sure.
he's a bigger bust than Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah, they didn't give up 3 first-round picks to get him.
Listen, is he a bigger bust than Jamarcus Russell?
Yes, they didn't give up 3
No,
first-round picks
Jamarcus
to
Russell
get him.
was the first pick in the draft.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
But they
wouldn't
didn't
say
give up
yeah.
3 first-round picks to get him.
That's also true.
But they went to the bottom when they drafted him
But
number
they
1.
didn't give up
That didn't
3
affect the
first-round
so-
picks
so
to get him.
being
I'd
a
rather
bust-
take him at 1 and not give up anything
No,
than
but-
give up 3 first-round picks to take up Trey Lance.
Do you think that hurt us?
What do you mean?
Do you think that hurt us as a team?
No, because you got Nick Bosa.
Oh, okay, that's my point.
The
So
picks that resulted from Trey Lance resulted in Miami getting Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, and Bradley Chubb.
yeah, and they're not going to do anything with all that. It doesn't matter. But anyway, if it didn't affect
Lindsay's
the-
up here talking nonsense.
No, I'm not. If it didn't affect the team, like when you draft a quarterback number 1, you draft him the first pick in the draft. He was supposed to be a starter right away, right? Right? Jamarcus
Yeah.
Russell, right? He did nothing, and they went to the bottom.
Here, I will take exception to this one. Don Beats. I haven't seen you in here before. Don says, Trey Lance is the equivalent to Darko, LOL. And I'll disagree
in front of you.
because Darko got a second contract for $20 million after he left the Pistons.
Trey-
So I will disagree. Trey Lance will get nothing.
You don't know that
You
yet.
lose.
You don't
get
know that yet.
nothing. Good day, sir. You're out of the league. We'll see you in Canada.
Worst
good
bust,
day.
worst bust than Achilles Smith?
Yes.
don't
They
even
didn't give
know
up
who
3
Achilles
first-round
Smith
picks.
is.
Exactly.
And guess what? In
the
6
first time I've
years,
heard that,
no
Nick.
one's going to know who Trey Lance was, except when they go, oh, that's that guy they gave up 3 first-round picks to get, and he's in Saskatoon right now,
worse.
playing in the CFL.
Worse than Joey Harrington?
He's a bum.
Joey
All right, we
Harrington?
don't have time. Move on.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, next question of the NFL nickel package. Can Deshaun Watson, the Mr. Massage Man, lead the Browns to a division title?
Happy endings.
Not in that. You're in the wrong division for that game,
no
my
way.
friend.
No
You are in the wrong
effing
division.
way.
And no one's going to talk about this, too. No one ever talks about it. I'll tell you this. You know who's on the come-up in that division? Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett and low-key.
Wait.
I've got him.
I thought you didn't put much stock in preseason.
I don't.
I like Kenny Pickett.
I saw his progression last year, and look, there was old Mike Tomlin, who everybody seems to forget about.
No, great.
That dude just
Best coach
wins.
in the NFL.
I'm with you.
Best coach in the
yeah,
NFL.
he's up there.
I'm
I
talking
wouldn't
like
say
he's
best, but
He's never had a losing season.
I will say it this way, like top to bottom. Like obviously Andy Reid is the offense GOAT, right? He's
This
the
is why I
offense
disagree.
GOAT.
This is why I disagree. When did he become the offensive GOAT?
For a long time.
I mean,
Philly.
when?
Honestly, with
Yeah,
Philly.
with Philly. I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
He's
When he got Mahomes, it pushed it to another level.
That's my point.
Yeah.
That's my
But
point.
his offenses in Philly were nasty.
No question. He's the
Well,
offensive
okay.
GOAT. Top to bottom for a program. Man, that Mike Tomlin's a beast. All right, next one.
All right, next question.
So Deshaun Watson, no, he can't win that division.
Not even close.
It's too murderous.
Nope.
All right, final question of the NFL nickel package. Cowboys or Seahawks? Who has the better record next year?
This hurts me to say.
No,
I have the feeling. No, let me finish. Let me finish.
Okay.
The Cowboys will, but here's the deal. The Cowboys are due for that Cowboys is back. You know that narrative that pops up. You know they have a good season like every 4 years. And not like a good season because they all end badly, but like a good season to where they're 11-6-ish. You know what I'm saying? Around there, and all the pundits, because they get a lot of clicks, will say this is the Dallas Cowboys and they're back. It'll end in disappointment because it always does. How about this? How How about the Lions beat them in the playoffs?
The Cowboys?
Yes.
Oh, that would make me so happy.
Oh, my God.
That would make me so happy.
How about that?
Yeah, we're tired of beating them. Let somebody else beat them.
That's fair.
That's probably who will end up beating them, though, San Fran. But that hurts me to say because I love Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll's the man.
I'm
he
going
is
with
the man.
Seattle.
I hope you're right. I hope
think
I'm
there's
wrong.
too much dissension in Dallas. When one of your D-backs calls your starting quarterback a bitch, I don't think you have much.
That is.
You know what I'm saying?
And then he's liking.
That's fair.
Yeah, I
Did you
can't.
see the tweet he liked?
Oh my God! Yes, I did.
That's fair.
I don't see any togetherness in that organization right now as far as the quarterback is concerned.
All right, real quick. Let's get out.
All right, that's it. That's the last one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
that was fifth question.
Very cool. All right, well, we did it, everybody.